Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of Universe Mode, but the first episode of Monday Night Raw in the rebranded Universe Mode. I am your commentator, your host, as always, Cash Out, and I'm back with another production. Tonight, what you are witnessing is going to be spectacular. We have matches lined up. We have new stars, new faces you probably haven't seen, returning faces that were probably in the original series on 2K18, some being on SmackDown, some being on Raw. But that was the then, this is the now. Let's get into the card, as tonight we will have a world title qualifier, 4 different matches. AJ Styles goes one-on-one with El Idolo, the phenomenal one, up against Andrade to determine who will be a part of a great future fatal 4-way for the world title. But speaking of the future, we will also be seeing Braun Breaker in action. The badass is here tonight in Houston, Texas. A match never seen on the Cash Out Productions universe. Sami Zayn and Gunther will be going at it for a qualifying spot to determine who will be joining AJ Styles or Andrade in that fatal 4-way elimination match to determine our first ever newly branded world champion. The world championship was here before in 2K18, and the only champion was Brock Lesnar, considering that vengeance never got to happen. But the future is not then, it is now, as we also get to see Chris Statlander speak her mind tonight. I can only imagine what Chris Statlander has to say, what is on her mind. But Chris Statlander not being the only woman to be on this show, because Rhea Ripley will be in action. The Eradicator is going to be here live tonight in action. Bianca Belair is going to go against the Prodigy and Roxanne Perez. That's going to be incredible. But we will also see Deonna Purrazzo go up against Io Sky in what is going to be probably a technical banger. 2 of the most respected technical women athletes going to go at it on Raw live here tonight. I cannot wait to see how their 2 styles clash against one another. But if you want to talk about clashing in the co-main event, it is going to be Drew McIntyre clashing with Kevin Owens to see who will also be getting a spot for the world title fatal 4-way to crown the inaugural 2K25 Universe Mode World Heavyweight Champion on Raw. Drew and Kevin, that's going to be a heavy-hitting bout. But if you want to talk about a bout that is going to be incredible, a first-time ever main event, Carmelo Hayes goes up against Seth freaking Rollins in the main event. I cannot wait to see these 2 go at it. All of this is happening on Raw, and the world title match, whoever gets put in it from winning their qualifier, will happen on Raw's 3rd episode on Universe Mode. All of this and more to come tonight, but to kick the show off, we are kicking it off with the first qualifier that you saw, Andrade versus AJ Styles, live, and it's now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Revive series known as Universe Mode here on 2K25. We are kicking tonight off with Andrade versus AJ Styles in a world title qualifier match. Andrade bringing his Lucha Libre heritage to fight the phenomenal one.
Making his way to the ring from Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Andrade has been all around the world as he takes that mask off that represents his heritage, that represents the name that he brings behind him, being a generational talent, but goes up against a once-in-a-lifetime talent in the phenomenal AJ Styles here tonight. AJ Styles was on the original Universe Mode back in 2K18 when he was on SmackDown as the undisputed champion. He would then try to make his way, and then Universe Mode, of course, would end. But now, AJ Styles is back, not only repping the red brand, but repping the word the embodiment of being phenomenal.
218 pounds.
AJ Styles has gone through Japan. He has been in TNA. AJ Styles has been all around the world, and here on Universe Mode, he returns tonight. The accolades of this man are undeniable. They are simply what he calls himself, and that is phenomenal. AJ Styles is ready to bring the heat and be the definition of total non-stop action here tonight against Andrade. AJ Styles, one of the best in-ring performers of all time. He now has to prove it, though, against one of the greatest lucha libre legends of all time. One of the greatest luchadors in history in Andrade. Some people say that Andrade's ego gets in his way and has cost him big moments. Tonight, we will see how true that is. And Andrade in the corner, AJ Styles in his. I can tell that this match is about to slap harder than a backhand. And here we go with AJ coming out the corner with a forearm. The phenomenal one already coming out the corner and now throwing rapid punches at the skull of Andrade. And AJ Styles going for a moonsault, but no, Andrade misses his too. AJ getting up, Andrade trying to show AJ how it was done, but it wasn't happening. Now a collar and elbow tie-up. And that's the thing with this matchup. You don't want to make any big mistakes, considering you have a world title opportunity guaranteed at hand. And you are then going to have to go up against 3 other competitors, which could be Andrade and Drew, Andrade and Kevin. Andrade could be in there with the mix of Sami Zayn, Gunther, Drew, Kevin, Seth or Mello, and AJ could be in there vice versa. It could be AJ Styles, who now has Andrade on the ropes. The refs telling him to break it up. No cheap shots. Oh! But that clubbing shot to the skull came out of nowhere by AJ Styles. Oh, and he pushes Andrade off. Oh, and what a kick into the corner. AJ goes to the other corner, building up momentum with a stinger splash, paying homage to the icon. And now AJ Styles with these rapid kicks. And oh, what a beautiful combination by the phenomenal one. Going into the pin now. Here's the cover. Oh, and only a 1 count. Andrade is not going to go down that easy. AJ Styles knows that, but he had to see at least where Andrade was in this matchup. Andrade with a kip up, caught AJ. And now AJ Styles, oh, a backbreaker onto the knee. And now AJ, oh, the arm is getting worked on. Oh, but AJ playing possum, kicking Andrade in the head. And it's very wise for Andrade to go for the arm of AJ Styles, though, considering AJ hits a lot of his moves with the forearm, aka in the case of the phenomenal forearm in an avalanche Hurricane Rana by AJ Styles, and all into a Pele kick. The phenomenal one is showing why he has gotten that name. And look at Andrade making sure AJ can't hit anything. But oh, AJ gets right back into the ring and goes right back on the attack of Andrade, who now ducks the roundhouse kick, picks up the bones, and hits AJ with a neck breaker. These two styles being so beautifully connected. They are connecting very well right here in this matchup. Andrade now has AJ in his sights. He's in the corner. AJ Styles gets hit with a cartwheel Pele kick by Andrade. And now El Idolo is all stomping on the skull of AJ Styles. And now Andrade is feeling it. AJ might want to get back in this matchup. And oh, he gets thrown into the ropes. AJ gets out the ring, takes a bit of a breather. Very smart maneuver. The veteran already knows. But look at this. Andrade caught him. Andrade caught AJ. Beautiful maneuver. Butterfly suplex and a kick out. That butterfly suplex almost got Andrade to the promised land of the World Heavyweight Championship. And now a chop to AJ Styles, and now goes to work on the legs. Andrade playing this match very technical against the phenomenal one. And now AJ Styles, oh, and a pop-up cutter by Andrade. Beautiful. suckering in AJ in case AJ was still feeling some kind of nerves in his body. He wants to make sure he wasn't playing possum. And now Andrade hypes himself up, but it cost him. See, that's what I mean. Oh, gets too cocky, and now look at AJ hitting a huge headbutt right to the leg. Cutting off Andrade. Oh, a very smart maneuver to do. Just going after the legs now is AJ Styles. Knowing that he got hit with that Pele kick earlier. Now look at AJ. Look at AJ. Beautiful last chancery. But no. Andrade breaks out of the hold. AJ Styles now is back up. So is Andrade. Oh, AJ fights off. He fights him off. Andrade is not in the best way now. And now look at this. AJ Styles looking to find what he needs to do next. He's finding his taste. He's finding his pattern. He's finding his footing in this matchup. And his foot just found Andrade's leg to mess it up some more. And Andrade gets dropped on his back. And now AJ Styles. Oh, I think AJ was, sizing up for the phenomenal forearm the way he ran to the ropes. But Andrade felt it, and AJ got knocked off the apron. Looking to grab Andrade, but knocked him back pretty hard. And here comes Andrade with a springboard. Pele kick off the ropes. Here's the cover. Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out at 1. I'm surprised AJ's still kicking out at 1 in this matchup. He must be running off adrenaline. And now Andrade sends AJ Styles into the corner. He taunts, flexing his cheesemo. Here comes. Oh, Andrade gets hit with an elbow. Andrade catching that nasty elbow from Styles, who now Irish whips him. And look at this. Went for another Pele. No, it. Oh, huge clothesline reversal by Andrade, who goes for a stop. AJ misses. Andrade gets reversed. Oh, but this time Andrade with the overhand chop and now connects. Here comes Andrade. And look at this. He locks in the figure 4 on AJ Styles. Oh, but AJ reverses it, already knowing, considering AJ Styles worked with the Nature Boy before. And now AJ runs to the ropes. Wait a minute. Oh, phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm by AJ Styles. And wait a minute. He's going to double up on it. AJ is calling for Andrade. Phenomenal forearm times 2. Doubled up on it. Here's the cover. 1, 2. AJ's going to episode 3. No. AJ Styles almost went to having a world title match, but Andrade kicked out somehow, some way. And now AJ with a one-legged camel clutch. Oh no, but Andrade gets out of it. And now Andrade Irish whips him. Oh! It's the discus elbow! Beautiful elbow by Andrade. Beautiful elbow. And now Andrade sends AJ in to the corner. And AJ Styles is down. AJ is stunned. You can tell. Andrade, double flip as AJ trying to move. Here's the cover. Andrade's going to episode 3. No, a kick out. Oh, a kick out. A huge kick out at that. Andrade not playing with AJ Styles. And now Andrade, he was looking, I think, for that, spinning butterfly suplex again, but no. AJ Styles had it scouted. The phenomenal one has Andrade now. Andrade is going to get hit with a Styles clash. Here is the cover. Wait a minute. Andrade's foot is on the rope, but AJ Styles steals the win. AJ is going to be the first man in the world title fatal 4-way match. The phenomenal one has punched his ticket to episode 3, guaranteeing he will be a part of the fatal 4-way elimination match for the World Heavyweight Championship. AJ Styles, the first official entrant in that matchup. He has 3 more men to watch out for later on tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we know AJ's a part of that match, but up next, we are going to see the badass Braun Breaker in action here on Universe Mode. Braun Breaker is in action up next, live on Universe Mode. Well, we are right back here on Raw, and it seems like a unsigned talent. Like I said, throughout Universe Mode, you're going to see people you didn't think you would see. An unsigned Akira Tozawa is going to attempt to stop the badass Braun Breaker.
From Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds,
Akira Tozawa coming in with Alpha Academy gear, but rocking himself solo here tonight. I think Akira's just trying to find his footing in the universe mode like a lot of people are. A lot of people who weren't drafted are free agents. So it doesn't really matter. Anybody could come on to Raw. Anybody could go to SmackDown. Unsigned or not. Hell, you could be a free agent and then get signed. But right now, Akira Tozawa looks to make an impression and get signed by attempting to defeat this man. And if you know the history, Braun Breaker's last appearance on this channel was 3 years ago against Carmelo Hayes in a simulation. But it is the badass Braun Breaker. If you have not seen the speed of this man, you might want to get prepared. Braun Breaker can come at you at any moment, and he can rip you in half. Braun Breaker is one of the most genetically freaked out athletes, being the son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner, and now looks to be the future of Universe Mode here in this series. Honestly, I think Braun Breaker is someone who can do whatever he wants, whenever he pleases, and nobody's gonna stop him. Because that's exactly the kind of man that Braun Breaker is. He's ready to break. He's ready to tear through any and all comers. Free agent, drafted, it doesn't matter. Hell, you could be a new signing in the future. Braun Breaker is prepared to run through them all. And here we go. The bell has rung. Akira taunts. Oh my God, out of the gate. Braun Breaker out of the gate, hitting Akira Tozawa with a straight up spear. Good God. Oh my God, another spear by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is trying to decimate Akira Tozawa. He is trying to eviscerate him. Oh my God! Braun Breaker with a midair spear pins Akira. 1, 2. Braun Breaker just won that match in I think like 36 seconds.
Here is your winner.
He's not the badass for nothing. Good God! Braun Breaker just tore through Akira Tozawa like he was nothing. And Braun Breaker now is... Oh God, well now he's not done. Braun Breaker, I thought was about to go to the back, but apparently he's not done with Akira Tozawa. Oh my God, come on! Sends him into the barricade. And now, what the hell are you attacking the ref for? The ref didn't do anything. Why are you attacking the referee? Braun Breaker is unhinged. This is Braun Breaker's first show, his debut show, his debut match on Raw, and he's being as unhinged as he's been advertised. And oh my God, Braun Breaker is tearing Akira Tozawa apart. We're going to need more than security. We're going to need a National Guard on this guy. Good God. You better call everybody you can. Akira Tozawa falls, collapses just from the power of Braun, who sends him into the barricade. The fans looking in straight confusion at the fact of what Braun did. But ladies and gentlemen, we cannot sadly worry about what Braun Breaker has done so much, as we have a world title qualifier up next. Is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn versus Gunther, next here on Raw. Well, it's time for the next qualifying match, as Sami Zayn goes one-on-one with the Ring General here live in Houston, Texas. And here comes the underdog from the underground. It's Sami Zayn here, ready for a fight.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds,
Sami Zayn with the Houston, Texas crowd behind him. The crowd here is live. They have been live all night here on the first episode of the rebranding of Universe Mode on Raw. But Sami Zayn has to use as much momentum that he's getting from this crowd as he can, considering he is going up against the Ring General. And if you have not seen the work of Gunther, trust me, here in his Universe Mode debut, it's going to be one hell of a show. As you can see in the corner on your bottom right, this is a Cash Out Productions original. Thank you for tuning in, and if you are enjoying, like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. But with all that out the way, Sami Zayn must focus and lock in on this matchup if he wants to join AJ Styles in fighting for the World Heavyweight title to crown the inaugural WWE2K25 Universe Mode Champion, the World Heavyweight Champion for Monday Night Raw, or the inaugural World Champion could be this man, the Ring General,
And his
Gunther.
opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds.
This Austrian is mean, nasty, scary, and he backs up everything he says he will do. If he says he's going to go into that ring and bully you, that's what Gunther will do. If he says he's going to tap you out, that's what Gunther will do. If he says he's going to push you around, chop you, and make you fight for your last breath, that is what Gunther is going to do. Because Gunther does not care about the feelings of the fans. He doesn't care about the feelings of his opponent. He cares about winning championships and being known as the greatest European wrestler of the modern era and of all time. And Sami Zayn's going to have to put everything he can, put all of his eggs into one basket if he looks to come out on top and defeat the Ring General here tonight on Raw in the debut episode here on the rebranding. Gunther and Sami Zayn lock eyes. Here we go. The match is underway. The bell is rung, and Sami Zayn just rung the bell of Gunther, kicking this match off with a super kick. Went for a knee, missed it. Oh, and a shotgun drop kick right out of the corner goes Gunther. And now Gunther went for a knee, and he missed it. Both men having a very similar arsenal, and there's the springboard maneuvers of Sami Zayn, which differ him and Gunther. Oh, the ability of these two is almost similar, but it's so different, as Gunther likes that ground and pound style, likes to break you down as he is breaking down the leg. Look at that. He has gone after that leg tremendously, knowing that Sami Zayn needs to hit a haluva kick in order to get Gunther down. And Gunther missed with that knee, though. Now Sami Zayn goes for a clothesline, but gets reversed and, oh, sweeps the leg. Gunther keeps missing that knee, though. He is really trying to take out the skull of Sami Zayn. And now Sami puts Gunther in the corner and elbow drop. Oh my goodness. Oh, and a clothesline by Sami. And Sami's starting to get fired up. The Houston crowd's living. They are behind Sami. They are energizing the underdog from the underground. They are right behind Sami, and they are livening up this match for Sami Zayn, which is what he needs. Blue Thunder Bomb. Blue Thunder, but doesn't go for the pin. Sami Zayn, I think he's looking for the execution, and that execution might be a haluva kick. He used the other leg that wasn't being attacked. Sami Zayn might join AJ Styles to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship on episode 3 in the Fatal 4-Way. 1, 2, no, Gunther kicks out so close. Sami hit that with perfect accuracy too. The Thunder Bomb haluva kick combo, and now Sami is just kicking and chopping, wondering what he has to do. The Austrian now is fighting back, and here comes Gunther, now kicking into that second gear, has Sami up, drops Sami right down, and Gunther is feeling it. Sami is up though. Oh, and Sami punches Gunther. Here we go, back and forth between these two. Sami Zayn and Gunther are going at it. Oh, and Gunther with a huge punch. Chop Sami. Sami goes for a chop. Gunther caught him and now hits a forearm. And Sami says, come on, hit me for real. Oh, and Gunther just hit him with an overhand chop. The back and forth between these two is incredible. Gunther's telling Sammy to bring that fight in. I think Sammy just slapped the crap out of Gunther. And here we go, back and forth. These two are going at it. Gunther and Sami Zayn going at it, fighting with everything they can. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. A roll-up pin by Gunther. Here's the cover. 2 count. Oh, so close. Gunther almost went to episode 3 to join that world title fatal 4-way. And now Gunther sees Sammy on the outside, stunned. Sami Zayn on the outside though. Blue Thunder Bomb. Very, very smart way to weaken the ring general. And now an Irish whip into the ring, back into the ring. Sami Zayn played that smart. He played possum, suckered Gunther in and hit a Blue Thunder Bomb. And now Sami Zayn is up on top. Oh, Gunther missed it, but Sammy also missed. Oh, and now look at that. Gunther goes right on the attack, recovering quicker than Sammy as Sammy hit later. Gunther now up on the top rope. Oh, and hits that splash. Here's the cover. Gunther is going to episode 3 of Raw. No. The 3rd episode of Raw, specifically, not the 3rd episode of Universe Mode, the 3rd episode of Raw is when that match will happen, when the world title will be on the line. Powerbomb by the ring general. No, a kick out by Sami Zayn. I thought Gunther had it. Oh, and he finally hit that knee, and now Gunther's getting the match where he wants it. He hit the knee. Sami Zayn in trouble. Oh no, Sammy going up, and he's going down. The ring general with another power bomb, and Sami Zayn is done. Gunther is going to join AJ Styles in a fatal 4-way. Sami Zayn gave it his all, but in the end, the ring general came out on top. Gunther is going to be joining AJ Styles in the fatal 4-way. We have 2 other qualifying matches later tonight. Drew versus Kevin and Seth versus Melo in the main event. Drew McIntyre could join this, Kevin Owens could join this, Melo could join this, or Seth Rollins, but the 2 confirmed people we have are the ring general and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, to crown the inaugural World Heavyweight Champion. But right now, we are about to hear from this woman. Chris Statlander is standing by, ladies and gentlemen, and she is about to speak here live on Raw. Chris Statlander, thank you for joining us. It is honestly a pleasure to see you, and I honestly am just incredibly shocked that you are here on Raw. What do you think of the locker room and the talent here on Monday Night Raw that you're going to have to be dealing with? Rhea Ripley getting in the face of the fresh meat, saying this is mommy's division, and she gets to prove it up next. And she is in action. The Eradicator is up next. Well, Rhea Ripley definitely said what she felt she had to say right to Chris Statlander's face. And now she's about to be in action to back her words up, saying this is her division, and she's going to do that against Zoe Stark.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
And here's the thing about Zoe Stark. I will be honest, Zoe Stark, unlike a lot of people, you cannot sleep on her. She is maybe an underdog, maybe has a chip on her shoulder like every woman in this division does. I mean, look at Rhea Ripley, probably one of the top dogs if you ever have a draft or you ever pick somebody, and she still is getting in Chris Statlander's face because she knows that she has to stand her ground. And Zoe Stark is looking to do that exact same thing with that exact kind of chip on her shoulder against the Eradicator. It's time for Rhea Bloody Ripley to be in action on Raw.
I eat, sleep, bleed. The demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, bleed.
Rhea Ripley has the Houston fan hype ready to see her go to work. Rhea Ripley could possibly be the inaugural Women's World Heavyweight Champion on Monday night. And honestly, I wouldn't see why, but hell, Chris Statlander is standing in her way. Tonight, Zoe Stark is standing in her way. And what momentum Zoe Stark can get if she can defeat the Eradicator, mommy Rhea Bloody Ripley, or I low-key like to call her over Bloody Ripley. Look at the crowd, listen to how every single person in here is giving the reception to Rhea Ripley that they feel she deserves and that she has been earning. Rhea Ripley has done a lot in her career, and on Universe Mode, not done anything just yet, but who knows, that could change so quickly. I mean, look at AJ Styles, look at Gunther's future already here tonight. There's many futures that need to be made, and right now Zoe Stark is going to attempt to continue to make hers. And here we go, the bell rings. Oh, Rhea Ripley went for a boot, and Zoe Stark, because of her size and misstepping backwards, she stepped backwards from Rhea Ripley's boot. Rhea misstepped, and Zoe caught a kick, went for a pin, knowing she has to go for those big moves, because look at the Eradicator now. Rhea Ripley now, oh my goodness, kicks right to the skull of Zoe Stark, who is now going to sit here and understand why this is mommy's division, as she likes to tell people, like she told, Chris Statlander. And now Rhea Ripley is telling Zoe Stark to get up. Zoe Stark gets kicked right in the stomach, and Zoe Stark, Rhea kicked her in the stomach to wake her up. She's saying, give me a damn fight. If you want to fight and you want this to be your division, like I claim it's mine, fight me. And she's telling Zoe to punch her. And Rhea Ripley is not backing down at all. Look at Zoe. She's saying, come on. Rhea with an overhand chop. Rhea caught that overhand chop. Hits another one. Zoe Stark hits a chop. Rhea hits a chop. And Zoe says, come on again. These two are going back and forth already. Oh my goodness. Zoe Stark throwing big blows. Here we go. Back and forth. A back and forth frenzy. They are going at it. Oh, and both women break away. Beautiful. Oh, but look at Zoe going with the momentum off of it with a roll-up pin and a kick out by Rhea Ripley. And now Rhea Ripley, she gets Zoe. Executing every maneuver very viciously and strategically is the Eradicator. Oh, God. Just sent Zoe Stark out the ring. Here comes Mommy. She's flying over the top. Rhea Ripley. Oh, what the hell? Zoe Stark just kicked up like it was nothing. The rest is counting now. What a huge moment for Zoe Stark to show Rhea Ripley that she was suckering her in so she can abuse her more on the outside. Kind of a smart strategy, low-key. I mean, you gotta take life and limb and risk it all if you really want this to be the top dog in the women's division, or hell, any division. And look at Rhea Ripley reversing. The ref's telling him again, the ring ref being real lenient. The ref's at 5, a drop kick by Rhea Ripley. The ref is at 6, and now Rhea is flexing on the back of Zoe Stark. These women need to get back into the ring, or it will be a countout and a draw. And now Rhea Ripley is back in the ring now. And Rhea Ripley talking trash to Zoe Stark. I think Zoe might be out. I'm not sure. The ref is at 9. Zoe looks to be down and out. Rhea Ripley gets the win, showing that this is her division. Well, you may not like her. Hell, I can't even say that. The world loves her. Rhea Ripley, though, did take a pretty interesting way out tonight, but it's still showing that it is her at the top of this division. But up next, it is about to be a match of new faces. Bianca Belair, the EST, goes up against the Prodigy.
Roxanne Perez here on Monday Night Raw. This matchup is going to be an interesting one. The two styles collide. Who is going to win? I don't know, but I know it's about to be one hell of a match up next.
Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, right now it is about to be the EST Bianca Belair going one-on-one with the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez, both women making their Universe Mode debut.
Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca
Belair and Roxanne Perez gonna go at it, but just in case you are just joining us, Io Sky and Deonna Purrazzo will be going at it before our co-main event with Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens, and the main event will be Seth and Carmelo Hayes. But right now, oh! Look at this! Roxanne Perez getting an upper hand over the EST. I was just about to say it's about to be Bianca Belair versus Roxanne Perez, but Roxanne Perez already assaulting the EST. Now Roxanne Perez is going after Bianca Belair. Oh my goodness. This is absolute insanity. Roxanne Perez, I don't know if she feels like she might not be able to beat Bianca Belair, but she's taking an upper hand, and Bianca is still fighting though. We know Bianca is the roughest, the toughest, the strongest, the greatest, the BEST, but I don't know how she's gonna fare in this matchup. Roxanne Perez just took the leg, and Bianca tried to drop kick Roxanne, but it did not work as Roxanne was progressively getting into the ring. And now Bianca Belair is fighting on pretty much a bad leg. This is a one-legged situation for the EST. I'm talking Roxanne was in the leg of Bianca with that shoulder. She straight up ran at her with that shoulder. And now Bianca Belair is going to fight through the pain though. Here she comes. Roxanne Perez reverses. Roxanne Perez clearly trying to make her statement and her name known here on Raw in this women's division on Universe Mode. And now Bianca Belair picks her up and slams her down. And now Bianca Belair is looking to take out Roxanne Perez. Oh no, a reversal by the Prodigy, who now Irish whips Bianca Belair. Hits an arm drag. A kip up though, even on the bad leg. Oh, and now look at this. Bianca Belair reversing Roxanne Perez, knocking her away. Now Roxanne, what is this? Bianca Belair, oh, what a body slam. Huge body slam by the EST. Roxanne Perez is back up though. Sends Bianca Belair off the top turnbuckle. Roxanne Perez really has had Bianca's number after going after that damn leg. Now look at this. Irish whip reversal. Oh, the referee in the way though. And now Bianca Belair doesn't care. She's going to pick up Roxanne and slam her down like she's a waste of space and went for a moonsault. Oh, that was probably not the best move. Bianca has a messed up leg and she's still trying to move on all cylinders, trying to push through it. But that is giving Roxanne more and more momentum and ammunition to go off of when Bianca Belair hits that leg and goes bad. Look at that. Roxanne was trying to go for it again. Bianca kicks her in the face. And now the EST taunts. Here comes Bianca with a clothesline to Roxanne. Oh, Roxanne though reverses. Beautiful. Getting back into the ring now on Bianca Belair. Oh, and a running choke by the Prodigy Roxanne Perez, who now is stalking Bianca Belair. Roxanne Perez has played this matchup smart, even if you don't like how this match started. She's low-key played it smart. And now Roxanne, she wouldn't mind a count-out victory. I mean, let's be honest. She took Bianca Belair out before the bell rang, before Bianca Belair got to finish her entrance. And now look at this, Roxanne getting overzealous. Oh, the height comparison, and just a few steps back, a roll-up by Bianca and a kick out. Just before a 3 get hit. Roxanne using her height though, looked for a pop rocks, but Bianca just caught her. And see, that's the thing, the height difference is definitely coming into play as Bianca can now use that for her strategy. Went for pop rocks again, but got caught by Bianca Belair. And see, that's a beautiful, oh my God. That was a beautiful connection of the knees. Roxanne now kicks the leg. She kicks the leg, sending Bianca Belair down. Bianca Belair, though, coming back with a clothesline. If you know, she got real sluggish towards the end of that clothesline. But Bianca Belair now looking for the kiss of death, the KOD to Roxanne Perez. Bianca Belair now with the cover on Perez. 1, a 2, and a throw. No! A kick out right before 3. Beautiful, beautiful matchup. Even after that attack, though, that Roxanne Perez assaulted onto and put onto Bianca Belair's leg. And now Bianca Belair has to substitute that leg's power with everything else. And oh, what a slam! Notice she's very careful about how she's slamming that leg. Now, oh, Bianca Belair, oh my God, didn't even let Roxanne get up for real. She just straight up sent her into that second turnbuckle. And now stomping her out. Roxanne Perez might be out of the scenario in just a matter of moments if Bianca can keep up the momentum. And the leg does look a bit more beat up. I don't know if Bianca's going to be able to hit another KOD, but apparently I'm wrong out here. Look at Bianca using the momentum, the adrenaline of the fans, the momentum of the fans, feeling the crowd. Bianca Belair is somehow fighting through this agonizing pain. And now what is about to happen, Bianca? She's on the top. I don't know how smart this is for the EST to be up here. Oh my goodness, a double axe handle. Here's the cover. Can Bianca Belair get the win over Roxanne? No. A kick out. And Bianca Belair is still trying to find some fight off of this leg. She's getting pushed by the fans. She's pushing herself with adrenaline. And now, Bianca Belair, she's looking to end this matchup, and she might just do it with another KOD. This time right into the pin. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Bianca Belair gets the job done. Hey, wait a minute. Bianca's telling the ref she's fine, but I don't think so. Bianca's been really supporting that leg all match, going high risk, pushing on her adrenaline and momentum, but she's pretty much stumbling to the back. We're definitely going to give you an update on Bianca Belair when we can, but ladies and gentlemen, up next is about to be Io Sky, the Genius of the Sky, versus the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo. Well, it's time for Virtuosa to meet the Genius of the Sky in battle. Io Sky goes up against Deonna Purrazzo here on Raw, and there she is, hoodie and all. It's Io Sky.
Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
One of the best female athletes in all of the world. Io Sky is here and ready for a battle. Io Sky has been coming through each and every time anyone has ever seen her, but now tonight makes her Universe Mode debut, as well as Deonna Purrazzo. They make it together in a one-on-one first time ever matchup here on Raw. The question is, will the Virtuosa capitalize, or will the Genius use the Sky to her limits and get the win here tonight? Io Sky waits patiently in the ring for Deonna Purrazzo here on Raw. And now, here comes the Virtuosa, ready to have a fight. Deonna Purrazzo is one of the most talented individuals in the world as well. These two having a very technical, high-flying collaboration about to happen in that ring. Deonna Purrazzo could possibly walk out on her debut with that armbar submission hold, getting her the win, or Io Sky could hit that beautiful moonsault, the over-the-moonsault, and she could possibly get the win by pinfall. We're just going to have to see in a matter of moments when that bell rings. And Io Sky's in her corner. Deonna Purrazzo is in hers. And here we go. Here we go. And oh, already. Look at this. Io Sky already with a huge clubbing blow, and now going for a collar and elbow, but wrenching the stomach. Really trying to weaken Deonna Purrazzo here, and that's a very smart move by Io Sky. Weaken down your opponent, and see how much momentum you can give. But look at Deonna Purrazzo already switching gears and making it to where she's the one weakening. And now Io Sky with an arm drag puts her in a headlock. This is what I mean. That technical collaboration mixed with the high flying is about to happen. The collab of a high flying technical prowess-like matchup is about to happen between the Virtuosa and the Genius of the Sky. And now Io sends her off the ropes, ducks under, leaps over, and now Io Sky went for a drop kick but missed it. Deonna Purrazzo angles herself purposely off the side of the ropes, and now a collar and elbow tie-up, chain wrestling once again. But now Deonna Purrazzo using her strength and backing Io into the corner. And now, oh, what a huge right hand by Deonna Purrazzo. The ref warning her about that. And now takes Io right out of the corner. Io Sky's up in the air. Reverses. Beautiful reversal. And now Io Sky is going to take Deonna Purrazzo, but so far across the ring. Trying to cut the ring in half is Deonna, I should say, excuse me. Purrazzo is now leaping over. And, oh, she catches Io. Beautiful. Oh, but a reversal punch in the ribs. That's a very good thing because that's where that kidney is. Another collar and elbow. The chain wrestling is very accurate between these two. And look at that. The arsenal of Deonna Purrazzo is so articulate, as well as Io Sky's. But Io right now is getting worked on by Deonna. Deonna Purrazzo is really making sure everything is seen here tonight on Raw, and her debut really trying to break down Io. And now Io Sky, the arm is being put behind her. Deonna Purrazzo, the Virtuosa, is not just called that for no reason. She's proven it time and time again why she is what she says. And now Io Sky is just being broken down by Deonna. I'm talking headlocks, the arms being taken. Just Deonna is having her way with Io. But as I say that, Io Sky is putting Deonna Purrazzo to work now. Look at that, the two women right here having a chain wrestling masterpiece right now. And now a headlock by Io Sky. Either gonna wrench or possibly get pushed off, but this can only go a couple ways. And look at that wrenching on the head of Deonna Purrazzo. Io Sky is not going to let Deonna think that this matchup is going to be easy. But Purrazzo isn't going to either, and that is what she has to do. Work on them arms so she does not get locked into that arm bar and possibly tap out. Io is wrenching, though. I'm talking, she is wrenching on that arm. And now look at this, look at this, look at this. Ooh, nice arm drag. The chain wrestling of these two women, incredible. And now an Irish whip, and Io, oh, gets caught with a knee. Here comes Deonna, but here comes Io right back. These two going at it right now. And look at this. Oh, a bear hug spine buster by the Genius of the Sky to Deonna Purrazzo. Here's the cover. One, and a two, and a kick out there. Very big kick out. It's a very interesting matchup that these two are having. Oh, my goodness, what a slap. And now Io feeling it. Io is feeling it. Oh, and look at this. Deonna Purrazzo reverses. Io gets caught. No. Deonna trying to grab her, but no. Look at that. Kicks the leg, goes Io Sky. And now Io Sky looking for her submission. The head scissors. The head scissors is locked in. Oh, look at this. But no, Deonna Purrazzo gets out of it. And, oh, went for a kick, missed it though, and now Io Sky is back up. Deonna Purrazzo Irish whips her, and now Deonna, oh my God, what a suplex! Here's the cover, one, only a one count. Breaking each other down. Oh my goodness, these two are so technical. The prowess that they have, the IQ is insane. Oh, and now a forearm, though, by Io Sky, who is now getting back in this matchup. Huge forearm. Might have just stunned Purrazzo. Never mind, Purrazzo gets right back into the fight. And now, ooh, almost went for a drop kick and almost connected. And now, almost is not going to get her the win, though. And she sees that against Io Sky. What a matchup they are having, especially for a first time ever bout. And now, Io Sky on the second turnbuckle is calling for Purrazzo. As she calls for her to get up on the second turnbuckle and hits her with a kick. And now, oh, looks like she went for a Hurricane Rana, but got caught with a powerbomb. The strength of Purrazzo coming into play. And look at Purrazzo, armbar, armbar. She has it locked in. Will Io Sky tap? No, Io Sky rolls out of it. And now, spins her. Beautiful connection by Io Sky. Went for a drop kick, missed it. And now, oh, look at that, forearms. Chops, missed it. Nope. Irish whip now, reversal from these two. What is Io Sky thinking about doing to Purrazzo? Io Sky puts Purrazzo on the top turnbuckle. Io's going for something big here. Oh, and a punch right to the skull of the Virtuosa. The genius of the Sky is looking to fly. Spanish fly by Io Sky. What a hell of a move, but Io's not done with the Virtuosa. She's looking to end it with the head scissors. She puts her down. Here she comes. Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo, no. Oh my God, an elbow to the skull. And now Purrazzo is going to work now on that arm. She wants that arm. She wants Io to tap out. And now look at this. Oh, Purrazzo. Oh, look. Oh, one-legged Boston Crab. Almost a one-legged Jericho. Oh, my goodness. A one-legged Walls of Jericho. And now, oh, goes out of the leg. These two are putting on a classic here on Raw. They are showing what the women's division on Mondays is all about. The Red Brand is showing up and showing out. And now, Purrazzo with the elbows. Oh, my goodness, what a kick right to the skull of Io Sky. And now Purrazzo. Oh, my goodness. Oh, double knees to the arm of Io Sky. Working on the arm. Like she hit backstabber to the arm. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Kick out somehow, some way by Io Sky, and now Purrazzo is grabbing her. She knows she has to capitalize, smelling blood in the water. And now look at this. Purrazzo. Oh my goodness, keeps going after that arm now. Purrazzo is working on that arm, and now she has the arm bar. Exactly why she was working on it. Exactly why. And now Io Sky has tapped out. Deonna Purrazzo, in the first meeting of her and Io Sky, gets one hell of a win. Deonna Purrazzo. Oh, look at this. Io Sky. Oh, puts out her hand in a sign of respect, a handshake between these two. Deonna Purrazzo walks out with the win and the respect of Io Sky. But up next, it is our co-main event to determine who's the next qualifier to join the World Heavyweight Title Fatal 4-Way. Drew McIntyre versus Kevin Owens up next. What a co-main event this is about to be. Two of the heaviest and hardest hitters. It is the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, going one-on-one with the prize fighter, Kevin Owens, in the co-main event to determine who will get the third spot in the World Heavyweight Title Fatal 4-Way Elimination match. Who will it be? Drew McIntyre was on the original Universe mode when we did this back in 2K18. Drew McIntyre is now looking to reprise himself and become the chosen one by getting closer, one step closer to World Heavyweight Championship gold. Drew McIntyre is ready to reclaim his spot at the top. Drew McIntyre was originally on the blue brand, and now he takes his place on the red brand. But tonight he is not getting an easy debut here. He's not getting an easy up and starting matchup as he has to go one-on-one with this man. than what anybody thinks. He has been able to endure punishment. He has been able to take pain. He has been able to do whatever it takes to become a top star. And now Kevin Owens is here to continue that. And Kevin Owens tonight claim his spot and being one step closer to the top of the mountain. Will Drew McIntyre get that? Oh, and Drew trying to bob and weave, and Kevin caught him with a super kick. This matchup is already going to be as heavy-hitting as they come. I know it. Kevin Owens hitting a super kick to start this matchup off and tries to go after Drew. Drew now catches him with a collar and elbow tie-up like we saw with Io Sky and Deonna Purrazzo, and he sends him right into the corner using the strength, the mass, the size of himself. Drew McIntyre punches Kevin Owens, and nobody said that Drew was going to play this clean, but Kevin Owens, if he needs to get nasty, if he needs to get vile, if he needs to get vicious, he will do just that. And he will do it against the Scottish Warrior, the Scottish psychopath on a rope break, as Drew McIntyre is saying, get up. He wants Kevin Owens to look at him when he tries and takes every single thing that Kevin Owens is working for away from him. Both men having the same goal. Now Kevin Owens this time is the one that's backing Drew McIntyre into a corner. And that is very smart. And the ref says, get out. Oh, and look at that. Like I said, Drew McIntyre does not care about cutting corners. Drew McIntyre will do whatever it takes. And Drew now looking to work on Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now. The arms of Kevin Owens are definitely being worked on. If he can't hit that stunner or that pop-up powerbomb, he's good. But look at Drew McIntyre now being beaten down by Kevin Owens, being wrenched on by Kevin Owens as he is wrenching the arm, as he is wrenching and going to dissect Drew McIntyre. And now, oh, what a slam by Kevin Owens. KO is ready to bring the fight to the Scottish psychopath. But Drew McIntyre was about to use his brute force, and Kevin Owens trips him up. Now Drew McIntyre gets his head stomped on by Kevin Owens. The motto by Kevin is simple: fight, Owens, fight. And he will do just that until it is all over. And he is the winner with his hand raised and a back body drop reversal by Drew McIntyre. Here's the cover to go. No. Thought he was almost going to episode 3, but no, that was not what was going to happen. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Drew McIntyre is just stomping on Kevin Owens, and he's saying, get up now. Kevin Owens does just that. Drew McIntyre puts Kevin Owens in the corner now as he grabbed him. And now Kevin Owens, oh God, he's about to go flying overhead, belly to belly from the corner. And now Drew McIntyre is stalking his prey of Kevin Owens. Going to the top turnbuckle, that's pretty far for Drew McIntyre, but the length of Drew helped him out with an elbow drop. Here's the cover on Kevin Owens to go to episode 3 for the world title and no, a kick out. Kevin Owens looked like he was almost out of this matchup and going away. And now Kevin Owens rolls to the outside, having to regroup. But oh, it was to sucker Drew McIntyre in. What a punch he caught him with. And now Drew McIntyre, look at this. He's on the shoulders of Kevin Owens. Gets slammed down with a huge swinging TKO like neck breaker. And now Kevin Owens is firing himself up here in Houston, Texas, hitting a drop kick on Drew McIntyre. The referee is counting. The ref is at 3. If this becomes a draw, both men could either go to that matchup on episode 3, or it could be a draw, maybe a sudden death. Who knows? We could see anything happen here, but Kevin Owens wants to win this matchup fair and square. Now he is meticulously stalking Drew McIntyre, and Drew went for a whole nother shoulder, but no, Kevin Owens has him back into a corner now. Kevin Owens flips him out, and now, look at this, flips him into the turnbuckle. Good Lord. And now Kevin Owens, gets kicked into the face by the taller Drew McIntyre, who runs into a stunner, Here's the cover by Kevin Owens. Kevin was so close, but Drew says hell no. And Kevin Owens is already calling for something else. Springboard DDT from the prize fighter. Kevin Owens pulling out all the stops, seeing that his biggest move, his trump card, his ace, didn't get the job done. Drew McIntyre moves out the way for the elbow drop that Kevin Owens was attempting. Now Drew grabs the head, slams down the sledgehammer-like fist, tells Kevin Owens, get up. Drew McIntyre is now taking the advantage. Forearms, punches, Drew McIntyre, sidewalk slam backbreaker. And now Kevin Owens, what in the hell is Drew McIntyre gonna do to Kevin Owens? Claymore! No, a reversal! Missed it! Missed the Claymore! Reversal by Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now super kick to the skull. Drew McIntyre dropped like a sack of rocks, and Kevin Owens with a splash onto Drew McIntyre. Drew might be out of this matchup. He genuinely might be out of this. Kevin Owens now stomps on the hand of Drew McIntyre. Kevin Owens is going right after Drew McIntyre, and now he stomps on the hand. Oh, what is this? What is Kevin Owens doing? Oh, and now he beats the back. Drew gets up, though. Drew dodges. Went for a forearm. Kevin Owens gets reversed. Drew McIntyre now has Kevin Owens. Neck breaker by the Scottish Warrior. And now he points. Kevin Owens is getting up now. Drew McIntyre has Kevin, kicks him in the stomach, and sends him up. And now Drew McIntyre powerbomb to Kevin Owens. Huge powerbomb. Kevin Owens rolling to the apron. Very smart maneuver as both of these men are going at it right now. And now, Drew McIntyre just a couple inches off of Kevin Owens, and now hits him in the back with a clubbing blow. And oh my goodness, Kevin Owens gets up. Oh, Drew trying to play it smart. Kevin readjusted himself, replanning his game plan within seconds. Drew McIntyre might be out. Drew McIntyre might have gotten too much of an advantage, and that is something I never thought I would say. You had too much of an advantage, but no, Drew is back up now. He is screaming to the heavens. Drew McIntyre sends Kevin Owens back into the ring. Kevin Owens has been sent into the ring now. Drew stomps on Kevin. He picks him up, chops him, forearms him, chops him again, elbows. And now Drew McIntyre knows that Kevin is down. Drew McIntyre's at the court. 3, 2, 1. Claymore! Claymore kick. Then he kicked his way to the corner. What the fuck? There was genuinely so much that was in my body. I didn't know what to say, but I just know that Drew McIntyre just did a leg drop and is somehow not going to episode 3 yet. Kevin Owens and Drew are trying to kill each other in this co-main event. Drew McIntyre. Oh, and now a kick, though. Drew McIntyre, I genuinely, oh my God, gets caught with a stunner. Kevin Owens just has to pin the man. Kevin, what the hell are you doing? Kevin Owens, what the hell is Kevin doing? Kevin Owens, extra good measure with a straight jacket. A straight jacket. A cross jacket. Here's the cover. Kevin Owens is going, no. He should have just pinned him right there. Drew McIntyre had enough left in the tank to kick out. Drew McIntyre had enough left in the tank. Oh my God, what a match. And now Drew, he caught Kevin. Climbers him in the back. I thought he was about to go for that future shock DDT. And now Drew McIntyre, elbow drop to the back of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens now. Drew, wait a minute. Drew, he's setting up for another 2, 1. Claymore kick again. Drew McIntyre, and he goes right into the pin, not wasting any time. Here's the cover. Drew is going to the world title.
Make them come true. Make them for you.
Drew McIntyre just broke the dream of Kevin Owens as he is the official third man joining AJ Styles and Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship to crown the inaugural World Champion on the 3rd episode of Raw. But up next, it is the main event to crown the final person to join that match. Will it be him, Carmelo Hayes, or will it be the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins? We find out right now. And now, it is main event time to see who will be the final man joining. Will it be Seth freaking Rollins, or will Carmelo Hayes show that he truly is him? The choir is singing. Seth is ready for a fight in the main event of Monday Night Raw. visionary. He is a revolutionary. He is the one, the only Seth freaking Rollins. As Seth Rollins just aura farms, we sit here and we wait for the arrival of the one they call him in Carmelo Hayes.
Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Carmelo Hayes is here and is ready to take on Seth freaking Rollins in a first time ever main event. The question is though, can Carmelo Hayes overcome the obstacles of being put in the main event? Will the pressure build up and make him crumble? Or will Carmelo Hayes prove that he is truly him? The architect is ready for a fight, I know it. But Carmelo Hayes is even more prepared to go to war than anybody would ever know. Carmelo Hayes and Seth Rollins, I'm sure, have hella tricks up their sleeves. There is no doubt about it. But you've got to wonder, can Carmelo Hayes outwit the man who always has a plan B? We're about to find out. Here we go. This main event has begun. Collar and elbow tie-up. Seth freaking Rollins, Carmelo Hayes, and look at this, Seth Rollins, the veteran, using already his veteran instinct against Melo, just starting to break him down, starting to toy with him like he is some clay. Carmelo Hayes needs to understand he cannot do one too many mistakes or any at all, or it will go sideways for him. Carmelo Hayes has to really work when it comes down to Seth Rollins. He has to really understand who he is inside of the ring with, or else it will be his downfall. And now Carmelo Hayes almost gets super kicked, and I'm talking that man tucked and rolled out the way. Oh, but he didn't tuck and roll that one. And now Seth freaking Rollins with a forearm, went for a kick. Melo caught him. Melo now sends Seth freaking Rollins to the mat with a powerbomb and an efficient one. And now Carmelo Hayes using those high-risk maneuvers. Both men, a kick out at one. Both men are very good when it comes to the high risk, but that's what Melo needs to watch out for, because Seth has a plan B. Seth is already ready for things like high-fly maneuvers, considering he hits them himself. And what a beautiful German suplex, and now a knee to the skull. And I think Carmelo Hayes has just been busted open off that knee alone. Carmelo Hayes is now busted open, and here comes Seth Rollins with a neck breaker. This matchup has already turned ugly in a hurry, and Seth Rollins is having the time of his life right now. Seth freaking Rollins, though, needs to stay focused. Yes, he may be the veteran, but that instinct of him being the veteran can definitely go sideways if he does not pay attention to what is happening in his matchup. And right now he has Carmelo Hayes right where he wants him, bleeding and beating him senseless. And Melo now is on the outside, and here comes Seth Rollins, but Carmelo Hayes moves right out of the way just in the nick of time, goes for a forearm. Carmelo Hayes now getting caught with a forearm, and Seth freaking Rollins with a beautiful combination, sending down Carmelo Hayes. And Carmelo Hayes now, gets Irish whip into the barricade. And this is where the veteran vicious side of Seth freaking Rollins comes in, but here comes the fighting instinct of Carmelo Hayes. Super kick to the skull of Seth freaking Rollins. The architect did not plan for that one, but he planned to kick Melo right in the leg. And now Sling Blade, the ref is at 6. Carmelo Hayes is down. Seth freaking Rollins is back in the ring. I think Seth Rollins is going to try to go to the world title match by count out. Here he goes. Seth Rollins, the ref is at 8. Carmelo Hayes is getting up. The ref is at 9. Melo just breaks the count. And look at that. Oh, Melo with a clothesline viciously off the skull piece. And Carmelo Hayes, I'm talking, was inches away from not being in this matchup anymore. Carmelo Hayes, though, beautiful. Beautiful execution. Here's the cover by Melo. Kick out. Oh, by Seth freaking Rollins, though. And Seth freaking Rollins is not a man to sleep on. Neither is Carmelo Hayes, though. That is something that these people need to understand. And now look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness, what a forearm. And now Carmelo Hayes gets caught with a springboard knee by the Architect. And now Seth freaking Rollins is going in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, pedigree. He has him, sizes him up, sends him down. Pedigree by Seth freaking Rollins. Here's the cover to go to episode 3 for the world title and kick out. Melo, I'm talking, kicked out of that thing. And now Carmelo Hayes has to really lock in and look at Seth Rollins taunting, smirking. Here comes Melo, ducks under. Oh, a duck under into the curb stop by Seth Rollins. Here's the cover. Seth is going to the world title. 2. Now Melo. He was going for the rope break, but instead his instinct told him to kick out. The shoulder was up, and now Seth Rollins gets reversed by Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes now goes, sizes it up, oh, and hits a beautiful forearm, gaining major momentum. Oh, and now look at this, Carmelo Hayes now. Carmelo Hayes, look at this, oh, a beast bite on Seth Rollins, but no. The body stretch by Carmelo Hayes, but Seth Rollins breaks out of it. Forearm, chop, another chop. Oh, and now another forearm. I went for another forearm, but Carmelo Hayes is going to send Seth Rollins out, and he's going to spin that boy down. Seth Rollins just got spun by Melo. Here's the cover to go to the world title 2 and a kick out. So freaking close. Melo gets closer and closer each time. And oh, I thought Melo was going for nothing but net, but springboards back into the ring. And now Carmelo Hayes gets caught. Seth Rollins has him, rolls, oh, and a ripcord. Huge ripcord elbow. And now Seth freaking Rollins. Oh, he has Carmelo Hayes in the corner. He hits a forearm this time. What is Seth Rollins going for? Possibly another curb style. Carmelo Hayes caught him. Oh my God, caught with an enziguri by Seth Rollins. And now the Architect is going to the top. Oh, but Carmelo Hayes kips up. Here comes Carmelo Hayes, sends Seth Rollins down. The momentum is going back onto the side of Melo. Melo now has has Seth Rollins. And now Seth Rollins reverses Carmelo Hayes. Oh, and he goes out of the leg. If he does that, Carmelo's going to have a hard time hitting nothing but net. And now an Irish whip into the corner. Carmelo Hayes gets hit by Seth Rollins' whole body and gets hit with another springboard knee. And now Seth Rollins is taunting the fans and now hits a springboard clothesline. Seth Rollins taunting the fans. I guess for the ones that believe in Carmelo Hayes. And wait a minute, Carmelo Hayes gets flipped over and Seth Rollins hits a stop. Here's the cover. And Seth Rollins just looked over the body and oh my God, somehow kicked out. For a first time ever, this is one hell of a main event. And now, oh, Carmelo Hayes gets caught by Seth freaking Rollins. Went for a clothesline, got caught with a drop kick. Forearms and chops coming to Carmelo Hayes. Another forearm. Oh, went for another one. Reversal now by Melo, who catches Seth Rollins again. Caught him, and he sends him down. Carmelo Hayes caught him again. Here's the cover. Seth Rollins. Oh, no, a kick out at 2. Carmelo Hayes was so close. I was about to say Seth Rollins is out, but no, Melo. Oh, he's getting closer each and every time, and Carmelo Hayes now punches him in the stomach. Knee to the stomach. Forearm, reversal, frame seat. Oh, and a first 48! Oh my God, what a main event. Carmelo Hayes is catching Seth Rollins left and right now. And what is Carmelo Hayes going for here? Slams the face of Seth Rollins onto the turnbuckle. And now he's going to make sure that this execution is certified and official. Carmelo Hayes goes to the top. Elbow drop. Here's the cover. Here's a count. Melo is going to fight for the World Heavyweight title. Kick out by Seth somehow. Some way. The resilient Architect, Seth freaking Rollins, kicks out. Carmelo Hayes now slams the face of Seth Rollins down. And now Carmelo Hayes, he's going to the top turnbuckle. Carmelo Hayes is looking for nothing but net. If he hits it, he's going for the world title. No, he gets caught with a powerbomb. Seth Rollins Rollins caught him with a powerbomb, was looking for nothing but net, but now he's gonna be looking for nothing but a mat with a curb stomp. And now Seth Rollins just stalks the course, but Seth is frustrated. You can tell. He's just looking at Melo, and he's not even going for a pin. He's sending Carmelo Hayes into the turnbuckle. Carmelo Hayes now getting the skull stomped on. Seth Rollins is just frustrated now. The fact that Carmelo Hayes is fighting. Oh, wait. Seth, you're going to ruin your opportunity. Don't ruin this matchup. And the referee doing his job as he should, taking the chair from Seth Rollins. But now Seth is working on the turnbuckle. The ref sees it and called Carmelo's eye. And Seth tricked him, hitting the German suplex reversal. Seth freaking Rollins caught the eye of Melo and the ref. The ref going to fix the turnbuckle now. What the hell? Oh my, were those brass knuckles? Seth Rollins just used some damn brass knuckles. Ref, turn around. Oh my God. No. Seth Rollins with a curb stomp. Ref, open your damn eyes. There's no way you think that he's just down. Oh, the ref saw with the curb stomp. Seth Rollins just stole his way to the World Heavyweight title. No matter how you look at it, even as annoying as what Seth Rollins just did is, the record book will say Seth Rollins defeated Carmelo Hayes in the main event of Raw, and it will now say that Seth Rollins is the official final qualifier for the World Heavyweight title Fatal 4-Way Elimination match, joining AJ Styles, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther on episode 3. Ladies and gentlemen, one hell of a show we had. What a debut episode for Raw. I can't wait to see what SmackDown brings. And thank you for tuning in. This has been Cash Out with another production.
Hood, rich.